I decided to make a video on how to decorate your sketchbook. I just bought this sketchbook and it has, plain blue cover, and I thought it'd be cool to just paint my own abstract design on it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I got it on Amazon. I'll leave the link below. And all you really need is a couple paint brushes. I'm using these two and maybe a smaller one for details. I'll see if I need it. And then I got just like some paint colors that I like that look like they would go with the cover. So you can choose whatever colors you want. And you also need like a palette, or sometimes I'll use just plastic plates, and that way I can just get rid of them after I'm done with them. And some water to thin the acrylic paint. I have a glass of water for the paint. I'll start out with my palette and just put a small amount of each color down. So I'm going to start out with the color I want in the background, which I'm going to do the green because it's going to be like flowers with leaves. With acrylic, you can start with the darkest color because it's opaque, so you can't see through it. So I'm just going to do some random like leaf shapes. Dip it in the water. It's just going to be, just what you think will look nice. You don't have to really think about it too much. The nice thing about acrylic is you can always cover up your mistakes if you make some. So, like watercolor, which is very unforgiving. It's just random. Just let yourself be creative and see what happens. You can go over these a second time when they dry, or if you don't mind them kind of being see-through, you could see like parts of the cover through it, you can just leave it the way it is. Okay, I'm going to switch to the lighter green, just add some I'm gonna save the yellow. I'm gonna save the yellow paint for last because that's gonna go on top of the flowers, or close to last. So I'm gonna work with these three colors and just mix them in with the leaves. Though you should probably let this part dry, unless you want the colors to get all mixed in together, which if it mixes too much it'll look muddy, so I'm going to let this dry before I continue. Drying time, probably I'd give it like a half an hour, I guess. Okay, it's been about a half an hour and the paint's mostly all dry, so I'm going to keep going with... Alright, so I'm going to start with the dark pink. And then I'm going to add the lighter colors on top. Oh, I also put a little bit of water mixed in with the paints. I'm just going to put some random flowers. This may take a couple of layers. Evenly spaced that, just do like blotches of red and evenly space them out. I like how these colors look together, really pretty. That's good for this. And I think I'm just gonna see what this looks like. Yeah, I'm just gonna add these light colors, like just lightly dot them in there. That looks nice. Mix the purple in there too. Add some pink just. Actually, I kind of like how that looks, so I'm going to add just a little bit of purple to kind of offset the pink. I left some of the blue background of the sketchbook, but if you really want to, you can paint the sketchbook over any color you want and then do the design over that. But I kind of like the way the blue looks with it. It kind of looks like the flowers are falling or blowing in the breeze. If you want, after this is done, you can turn it over and do the other side. You can do the binding. It's just another blank canvas you can fill. Okay, I think that's enough purple. Now I'm going to put some yellow in there too. I'm going to use the smaller brush. Yeah, I'm going to use this brush for the yellow. It's a bit smaller. Oh, it's a lot. It's a 1. The paint's still wet, so I'm just going to dab it in there. It's okay if it gets a little bit mixed in. Looks like it's just about done. You can add more or less, or whatever you want to do. It's really up to you. So this is what it looks like. This is just random. It could have been something different. And when this dries, I'm gonna use acrylic sealer. Just, I don't know if it's 100% necessary. I'll have to see what the texture's like once it's dry. But just to protect the surface of it, this would really be helpful. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.